I am joined by Mr. Rajiv Mathur, who is here to help us delve into that topic. Mr. Rajiv, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Kindly tell us a bit about your background.
Well, I have for the longest time been in the technology sector, in the information technology sector, until about 7 years ago, when I got into the healthcare and the medical sector now, focused on providing critical care at home. So I've originally from India, lived in the UK for about 27 years, and then back into India, launching this company called Critical Care Unified, which provides healthcare services in the home and focused specifically on critical care, patients who need intensive type of care on a medium to long-term basis.
So you are the executive chair for Critical Care Unified, which is based in India. What is your plan in Kenya? What are you doing in Kenya at the moment?
Well, we have been looking at Kenya for the last 1 year or so. But let me just step back. Just the way we looked at in India and found that there was a big need for what we term as out-of-hospital care. Because, typically it was whether you have any ailment or any fall, you just straight away go to the hospital. And what it does is it puts pressure on the hospital. So we saw that there was a need to provide care which was outside the hospital. And of course, the reason why we have gotten into critical care and have a focus on it, because the need for critical care is even more profound with the limited number of ICU beds that are available, even in a country like India. They're close to about 100,000 ICU beds, with a large population there. And I'm told from whatever data that just north of 500 ICU beds in Kenya, for instance, right? So that's why the focus on critical care. But more importantly, the whole plan is to be able to start from a hub like Nairobi and then be able to expand and take these services deeper into the country like we are doing it in India as well. So today we are in 8 cities, but the whole plan is to cover about 30 cities in India, because this care or this service should be available to people who are deeper in and who do not have access to maybe higher grade facilities in a metropolitan location. So the plan is quite similar, to start off from Nairobi and then be able to expand it into other cities, to develop the resource base, for instance. What is very critical, you mentioned about nurses, and we see excellent potential for nurses here in Kenya to develop them for the local market, maybe for even global markets. We take them and train them in India or some other parts of the world and then bring them back. So there's a whole model which is to be able to try and contribute to building a robust out-of-hospital healthcare infrastructure in Kenya, which is where our vision is and which is where we have set our goals for.